Hey TechKnowStuds, your operating system carries out several different functions. In this lesson, let's cover what those functions are. Here are the different functions of your operating system. Now, quite honestly, there is some overlap between these, but this gives us a good idea of what functions your operating system carries out. So, device management, disk management, memory management. It's the interface between the application and the hardware. The application management, process management, task management, and access control. Device management is just managing the different hardware aspects of the machine. There's a lot of different hardware that goes into making the machine function as it does. And the operating system is what ties all of that together. Some of those devices are the storage devices on your machine. There is specific information that needs to be sent to and retrieved from these storage devices. Well, a big role in making that all happen is your operating system. Not to mention, it gives us some sort of presentation of that information so that we're able to see and navigate through these files and folders. And as things get processed, it all goes through the RAM, your memory. The memory is a staging point. So anything that's going into or coming out of the CPU gets staged in the RAM. Well, something needs to manage that traffic. Your operating system does that. There are some apps that will manage memory and hardware directly, although most of the apps just go through the operating system and rely on the operating system to do that. So the operating system ends up being this interface between the app and all the hardware. There's also a lot of different apps that are running on your machine at any given time, a lot of programs, a lot of processes. And so in order to be able to utilize all this hardware, there needs to be some coordination between those apps. So the OS does some application management. And a lot of that management happens through process management, that those applications, those programs, get turned into some sort of process, a process that's prioritized amongst many different processes. And so when there's something needs to be processed, a request is made, and then that process gets prioritized or put into a queue to be eventually sent to the processor to get processed. There's also a lot of different tasks that need to happen on your machine. So your operating system does some task management as well. Another thing your operating system manages is access control. There are certain resources on your machine that need access by certain users. So it will either accept or deny access from these users to certain applications, documents, programs, objects, and a lot of other type of things on your computer. This was just a quick overview of those different functions of the operating system, although we're going to get more in depth into each one of these in future lessons.